Go.
I am super pumped to show the audience the outcome. In fact, I thought that this deserved an actual big reveal, so I have actually covered this litter box. And if you're tuning in for the first time, I would want you to go back and watch the previous video, where at the end of that video, I dumped all of the slide over into a dirty litter box that had been used.
Okay,
for
so
a
just
month.
to clarify, we actually have 3 videos. This will be the 3rd video
This will be the
about
3rd
slide.
one.
There was our first one, part 1, then part 2. That's where you did the dumping.
I dumped the slide litter over into a box that had been
Okay.
used for a whole month, and the top, the bottom, everything, it was all crusted. In fact, I was embarrassed to put that on camera, okay, because I was at the point that I
Yeah,
needed to
it
wash
looked pretty bad.
But a weird thing happened. I was tired. I put that box out with all my other litter boxes, and I let the cats just keep going in it, and I kept scooping it every day like I normally do. And I started to notice something. I'm like, wow, this stuff, first of all, they really liked it, okay? But as it went down, I didn't keep adding more because I didn't have any more slide. So I had all this litter of other kinds that I had to continue using, but I didn't want to mix it in with that one. So I just left that slide in there.
Okay.
And this is what it looks like now. It's come down to, there's very little left in the box, okay? And you
Okay.
might think, well, what's so big about that? Well,
Right.
they continue to use it, which means that I didn't keep dumping out litter that hadn't been used, okay? I'm gonna do this.
So you're just scooping, sifting it each time.
I'm gonna scoop this last little bit out and show you that they've continued to use it.
So do cats, like, once it gets
Usually, they don't like it when it gets too low, you know? And you would think
Oh.
that they would go to the other boxes, okay?
So they prefer this?
But, no, they don't. That's the thing. I mean, they do prefer this one now.
That's what I'm saying. They
But
prefer
let me
this?
show you. When I do this box like this, look at what it did. It cleaned the old stuff that was stuck to the bottom of this box.
So, like, on the
as
side
it
there?
went,
Like,
it
was
looked
that-
like that. Now look at the bottom.
Did you scrape it with the scraper?
I mean, just your normal scraping.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Okay.
normally you would have that on the bottom as well.
It really doesn't
Okay.
smell that bad either. You know,
And it
I
doesn't
don't like
smell
the
that
cat smell.
bad. Now, just think if you started out with a really clean litter box and you put that
Mm-hmm.
slide in there. Now, here's the thing, is that they tell you, you know, scoop your litter box and always, you know, add a little bit to it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then after 7 days, you're supposed to dump your entire litter box and wipe it out to keep it clean. But me, am I gonna dump out litter that I just poured in there 2 days ago?
Well, they
and
want you to buy
lose that
more
money?
usually. Right.
But I'm gonna lose that money. So I just keep adding, and the smell never goes away. But this, you could just
What
leave
smell never goes away?
the smell that normally is in litter after it's been used, and then you're dumping clean litter on top of dirty litter that has retained some urine smell. So it's just a perpetuation until you finally decide, okay, I can't take it anymore. You dump out all that litter that's old, but you're dumping out new litter with it, if you get what I'm saying.
So you're talking
Litter-
about, okay, with the old
Litter
litter.
that you've added every day for a week.
So how is it different with slide?
With slide, you could just leave that original box of litter that you poured in there. Each day, just scoop it out, leave what's left. And at the end of that week, you aren't gonna feel bad because you're gonna have a little bit left that you're gonna dump out, and you're gonna wipe the box out. It's not gonna have that much to wipe, and then you're gonna be able to start over clean and new. And you're not gonna, it's eco-friendly in a way because you're not using so much litter that you're gonna end up pouring out that's just been poured in there.
Well, that litter looks like it's still usable. Couldn't you
It
just
is.
add some to it?
It is. You could.
Okay.
You could. Okay, but every cat owner knows that when you get down to, you know, and it's been used for 7 days, to have an ideal situation with the smell, you want to dump out.
Okay, gotcha.
So my plan is to start out with a clean box,
Mm-hmm.
put a regular, in fact, there's 2 sizes. The smaller size
Mm-hmm.
fits this box. You might want to buy the bigger one if you have a bigger box. Let them use it and keep going to it for that week. And then when it's done, when I get down to that little bit, I'm not going to mind pouring that little bit.
Okay,
out.
so are you telling me that slide's a good product?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna be using it?
I definitely, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the litter I bought before I bought the slide.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately I have a lot delivered for 5 cats.
Hey, maybe we
but-
can do a comparison.
Yeah.
What brand is it?
I've got several different brands because I was just buying whatever was out there.
Through
that
Amazon?
Yeah, through Amazon.
So why don't we, so let's do that. Why don't we do compare slide to whichever all the ones
we
you
can
have?
start each one of these
Okay.
different brands next to each other in the
Okay.
clean box, and two, see which one that the cats gravitate toward.
Okay.
But I tell you, I've used a lot of litter in the last 10 years, but this is one that I've been the most impressed with.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for watching. I just want to let you know we have a lot more coming in the future. So please like on the video and subscribe so you can get notified of our upcoming videos. Thanks and have a perfect day.